Well, welcome back. It's Bill Brandmeier. It's Wednesday. We're celebrating high schools and high school athletics, talking about the safe return to sports. This is Ready to Play week. We're broadcasting live on 1510 AM, 94.5 FM, ESPN Kansas City, and really excited about everything that's been happening this week. But this next person who's coming on, really, I watched a news story about her, thought it was just a really compelling story. Wanted to bring her on to have her tell you what it's been like to work through this senior season. We're joined today by Sophia Stram. Sophie, you are the Gatorade High School Soccer Player of the Year for the state of Kansas. You're a senior at Bishop Miege. You are the daughter of Stu Stram and the granddaughter of the legendary Hank Stram. Welcome to Ready to Play Week.
Thank you.
That was a mouthful right there. So what part of that feels most uncomfortable to you when I introduce you as I did? What part of that makes you feel uncomfortable? I can tell.
No, nothing felt comfortable, but Gatorade Player of the Year is still kind of new to me, especially just because I didn't get this year, the fourth year, so it feels different, but I'm super excited. So,
well, a lot of people are in your predicament, and you can always look around and go, "Hey, it's worse on the other side of the fence," or things aren't as bad for me as it is for someone else, and feel blessed and gratitude that you've grew up in Johnson County or had a chance to go to Miege or have a chance to play further your career in college. But let's talk about what you went through early on in this process as this thing started to happen to us beyond our control. When back in March, when you first heard that this might be a possibility that you might have to sit out your senior year, what was it that you went through? What does it feel like?
Well, I was on my senior spring break with the other two captains of my team. And we heard that it might happen, and we were like, there's no way that we don't go back and we don't play, because we had just had tryouts. And then the next day, some of the parents came over to us and they were like, you guys aren't going back. And we were just shocked. Like, once I got home, I still didn't think it was real, even though classes, they started putting them online, then our coaches were texting us. And it was just a total shock, and it was really sad.
Do you feel like it's so explain to me how you navigated youth soccer. Did you get yourself into a situation where you played elite and you didn't play for your high school team, or were you one of those players that did the elite stuff but also wanted to stay connected to your friends and play with your high school?
So I played club year-round, and then I did play for my high school. My freshman year, I got to play with both of my sisters, and that definitely set the bar high. I loved it. They also obviously were my family, but the other girls were also my family, so then that just made me want to stay and keep playing.
Right. And so gearing up for your senior year, you lost you. Hello. Anyway.
Yeah,
so gearing up for your senior year, you're ready to. I mean, you guys had a team. You guys were ready to go, possibly win a state championship. Is that right?
Yes, we had a lot of talent and new talent coming in. So.
Yeah. So you find out that you're going to lose your season, and a lot of other things starting to happen. Which coaches got in touch with you? Which coaches were talking you through it? Was it your Miege coaches? Was it your club coaches? Was it a combination of both?
It was a lot of my high school coach, just because it was obviously that season. Mm-hmm. But my club coach kind of reached out to our team a little bit, but also my college coaches reached out to us, and they started getting us, since we didn't have a season, they started even earlier to get us into their program and their family and community.
So ready to play. They wanted you to work on yourself, your skills, your fitness. Did they make you report in with videos to show them what you were doing? Do you just have to daily send a little note? I did this today, or what?
They put us into groups. Like they split up the team, and it's called your family tree, and it's just like to check in, make sure everything's going all right. But you also have like weekly calls with your recruiting class, and then you can have weekly calls with the coach. They just do a really good job of keeping you connected and like checking in on you, no matter like what you need.
Where are you going to play? Where are you further in your career?
St. Louis University.
Oh, that's right. St. Louis University. What a phenomenal place and great soccer program. So you've earned the right to play at the D1 level. Was that something that you dreamed about?
Yeah, I have played for like since I was 5, and playing at the level that I played at like during high school, like it really prepared me and made me really excited because you would see all these college coaches on the sideline, and that really motivated you and like gave you drive to work harder.
Do you know what academics you want to pursue in college? Do you have an idea of what you want to be when you grow up?
I don't, not yet. I wish I did, but
no, this is what this time's all about. It's good. So now it's summertime, and you missed it. You missed your graduation. You've cried your tears, and your family celebrated you. You've just won Gatorade Player of the Year. Incredibly, that you've been recognized at this national level. Has that what has that experience been like?
Well, our high school is like, we are having a graduation. And so it does feel kind of weird. Like my graduation is 2 weeks before I leave. So you don't really have that time. Like, like you're done with high school and you're like about to go to college. Like it's going to be like done with high school straight into college. It's going to feel really fast. So I'm a little nervous for that, but I am excited that we can have graduation, and like we're having prom still, at least as of now.
Yeah. And so has your team gotten together on Zoom calls and talked, and have you been able to engage with your teammates also?
My high school team?
Yeah.
Or my we actually, so we're also having a senior night. They're trying to put in like a little scrimmage for us, and that's like the day before I leave. So, but we have had some conditioning, like we do social distancing, like practices, and then like some scrimmages. So I'm like still really connected with them. I'm really close with, especially the juniors. I'm really close with them.
Right.
So
in the last month, I'm wondering, what is it that you've been up to? You've been nannying, right? You've got your nanny jobs. Are you going to club practices? Are you engaged? Are you coaching? What are you doing with your time?
Well, yeah, so I nanny, and then I have my SLU workout that I do, and then my club coach did start practice with like open practice for us. So I'll go to some of those, but then I'll also go to the scrimmages at Miege for our high school team. And then we'll like do like some pickup games. Like I'll just ask some of my friends to play. It's really just nannying and working out soccer. So
yeah, summer's not the same without being able to go to a pool or experience, the summertime stuff that we do as groups. It's just a different feel to it. But I know with my girls, they're still enjoying summer, but have a limited group of friends that they spend time with. You have a tight group of friends that you get to safely quarantine and safely social distance with.
I do. There's like my two like best friends. Right. We see each other pretty often. We like since Mexico, even just because we Mexico together, and then we kind of continued like hanging out a little bit. But I'm also really close with my sisters, so we get to hang out and do stuff. Yeah. We play soccer together sometimes. So.
Well, I have a ton of respect for your dad. Just love his energy. He's always got a smile on his face. I'm sure that probably comes from your grandfather. Did you know your grandfather well?
I knew him a little bit. I was really young when like I met him, and
Right.
so I don't really remember a lot. But
Did it affect you having the last name Stram? Was that something that you grew up kind of knowing that you were special because of the greatness of your dad?
I never really, when I was younger, I never was like, oh my gosh, like, yeah, like my last name's Stram. But when I got older, boys started like saying, oh my gosh, like, is your grandpa Hank Stram? And I was like, yeah, like not really thinking anything of it. But then once I got more into like the Chiefs, like watching football and stuff, I thought I understood more about it. So
your dad was president of the National for a long time. Did you hang out up there and learn to play golf up at the National?
Yes, when we were younger, we had to take golf lessons. I was not very good. But we used to hang out there a lot. We loved, like my sisters and I, we would just hang out in his office or just like run around. Yeah. Really fun.
Cool. Well, congratulations. I'm really sorry that this craziness has affected your life. I know when we look back on this time, you're going to be able to make an excuse and say, gosh, I could have done that but COVID got in the way. It sounds to me like you're not letting that happen. Like when you look back, you're going to say, I took on that challenge. I fought through it, and I made my way to the college of my choice and went on to have an incredible college career. And that's a testament to you, and it's a testament to your family. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
We here at Ready to Play Week want to encourage athletes to stay engaged, stay active, stay ready to play. We've been talking about it all week in terms of your ability to go through these workouts. Do you find that it's hard to challenge yourself personally and take the responsibility to push yourself through it? And are you the type of athlete that is better in a group, or are you able to get the kind of fitness you need with a one-on-one workout, a solo workout?
Usually I'm like self-motivating, like I can do it myself, but these workouts are a lot harder than I thought they would be. But I will do most of it by myself, but sometimes I have a friend that is going to SLU with me. She's playing soccer, so we'll meet up and we'll do our workouts together. And it's definitely easier just to because she pushes me, like even if she doesn't say anything, just like her doing it, I'm like, okay, I can do it too. Because I'm a very competitive person. So if they're doing it, I'm like, I have to do it.
Are you recording them?
No, we record them. No.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Well, if you would like to record them, and we will post them on the ShareWaves platform as ready to play content. We actually are always looking for little workouts to provide to young kids that are at home looking for workouts. We have about 70 done so far. I've got instructions on how to do them. They're really easy. They're like 90 seconds. Just show us some of the skills you're using. Some of the workouts you're using to develop your skills. Would love to invite you to be a part of that. But really appreciate you coming on the radio and being a part of Ready to Play Week. It's been awesome.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. This is Sophia Stram. She is the Gatorade High School Player of the Year for the state of Kansas for soccer, and she's a senior. She lost her senior year, but she's on her way to go play soccer for St. Louis University, and they're lucky to have her. The Billikens will be better off to have someone of her caliber coming on to their team. I wish you all the luck in college, and we're going to look for you to do some great things. Thank you so much.
Thank you.